Hello and welcome to another vlog on Coast Maddie and on YouTube. Today I am at Cadbury's World in Birmingham for the first time. I've never been here before. I've always wanted to come here. But yeah, this is going to be awesome. The actual factory where Cadbury's is actually made as well. So yeah, we're going to take you on a tour around Cadbury's World, exploring all the different experiences, what it's got to offer. I think there is actually experiences of where they actually make the chocolate as well. But yeah, let's go and explore Cadbury's World here in Birmingham. Let's go on another venture.
Did you like Boost?
So you actually get a bag of chocolate before you go in. You have to pay for the bag, so that's like £1, or you get a canvas bag for. Yeah, you get a canvas bag for £2 as well, but they give you 3 bars of chocolate as a welcome in. So yeah, let's take you round Cadbury's World here in Birmingham. Let's go. So, the cocoa tree forest. This is nice.
He gets it. Treat is for kids. Oh, then just go that
This is good. So they got interactive things as well. So the value of cocoa. So what do you have to do? Drag to create the connecting lines.
Should know this. Oh, imagine.
So what do you actually get in your bag?
Oh, I got a caramel, whisper, and a galaxy. Oh,
Galaxy?
dairy milk.
Galaxy? Okay, he's gonna be ejected from the result.
Yeah, they have actually got these fun facts boards and screens around, so you can like learn all the different bits of the how they make the cocoa.
We kept chocolate a closely guarded secret for over 100 years, until the daughter of King Philip II of Spain married King Louis XIII of France and took the secret with her to the French court.
Sad taking your last night's drink, which I am sorry for. So rose and went out with Mr. Creed to drink our morning draft, which gave me chocolate to settle my stomach.
This is White's Chocolate House in the fashionable St. James's Street, London. Chocolate houses were very fashionable in 18th century London, where the wealthy would meet to discuss politics, gamble, gossip, and of course, drink chocolate.
Yay! Where are we going?
Where I set up my business in 1824 to trade tea and coffee. I also sold cocoa nibs I prepared myself, chocolate and coffee beans. These drinks were considered as wholesome alternatives to alcohol, which we as Quakers strongly disapproved. In my spare time, I experimented with preparations of cocoa beans and chocolate, which I could sell in the shop. Soon I had to rent a warehouse in nearby Crooked Lane, where I could manufacture these products on a larger scale. At first, it was very difficult, because I had to pay high taxes on the cocoa beans. And then, on top of all that, I had to move out of Crooked Lane and into another factory, here, in Bridge Street. That's when my brother Benjamin joined me, and together Cadbury Brothers. With more space, we could now prepare a cocoa powder and an eating chocolate that could be packed and sold. Soon after, my eldest son, Richard, joined the company. Having Richard with us made all the difference. He saw to it that the quality of our cocoa improved, introduced new products, and even opened a shop in London. Our efforts were rewarded when we received our first royal warrant from Queen Victoria. That was when my youngest son, George, joined us.
George introduced many benefits for the workforce, such as half-day holidays, a sick club, and many improvements in the factory.
And Richard, your new designs for our packaging were a huge success.
Well, we had to try something different, just to get ourselves recognised, Father, as we were still a small... Our aim was to manufacture only the highest quality cocoa and chocolate.
I know, and I could tell you some stories of less scrupulous producers who added brick dust to their cocoa.
Ours was still gritty, but we only added sugar to take away the bitter taste and starch to absorb the fat. However, George had heard of a new kind of cocoa press. He went to Holland in 1866, saw the press being used and brought one back.
The Van Houten Press.
Oh yes, Father. You see, because we could extract more of the cocoa butter, there was no need for more additives. Not only was our cocoa essence more palatable, but also output increased.
The Bridge Street factory was now too small to cope, and we had to expand somewhere else.
For some time, George and I had shared the same vision to build our new factory in a garden setting, away from the smoke and grime of the city. We called our new factory Bourneville. We opened our new factory in 1879, and were faced with many more
I
challenges.
sent my son George to Switzerland to find out how chocolate was made, using fresh milk.
Soon after, Cadbury were able to manufacture chocolate with a much higher milk content that rivaled even the best Swiss products.
That was when we launched our most important new brand. We called it Cadbury's Dairy Milk. It became so popular with its distinctive taste that sales exceeded all our best expectations. And within a short while, it had become our best-selling chocolate. In 1919, we merged with Fry, and the company went from strength to strength.
And so we have seen that big things have their roots.
The story starts over there, where you can see a farmer and his team planting our young cocoa trees. Hello there! Once each pod has been plucked, it is cut open, so that all of the beans and sticky pulp can be scooped out to be fermented in a heap and then dried in the hot sun until they've turned a rich brown colour. Once the beans are dried, they are tested for their quality before being loaded onto a cargo ship to be transported to England. They are then taken to our factory in Chirk for processing. Now, first the beans must be sorted and physically cleaned to remove any stones, dust and string that have come across with the beans from Africa. This is done using a stream of air and by passing the beans over vibrating seeds. The raw cocoa beans are... Clean cocoa beans are now taken to be roasted in revolving tubular gas-fired ovens. The beans are then cooled and are ready to have their shells removed through a process called winnowing. This is done by passing the cocoa beans over a series of vibrating trays and hitting them with breaker arms. The shell is then blown away and the remaining pieces of bean are called nibs. Nibs are now ground up in large mills. This process generates heat, which helps to transform the nibs into a thick, chocolate-coloured liquid called cocoa liquor, or mass. Some cocoa liquor is further processing, and the rest of the liquor is pressed to extract the cocoa butter. The refined cocoa butter is now taken to Bourneville, where we will catch up with it later. Meanwhile, the cocoa liquor that has been taken to Marlborough is pumped into storage tanks, ready to be turned into chocolate crumb. over 150 tons of sugar and 500,000 litres of fresh full cream milk are delivered to Margate every day to be used in this process. But first, the milk must be pasteurised and then evaporated to remove most of the water before sugar can be added to produce a sweetened condensed milk. The liquid milk and sugar solution is now heated again before the cocoa liquor is thoroughly mixed to create a thick paste. The paste is then squeezed between steam-heated rollers under a huge vacuum, causing the paste to turn into a powder. The resulting crumb is scraped from the roller, dried in a flow of hot air, and blown into storage silos. The crumb is now taken to Bourneville in tanks, where it is ground and mixed into a paste with this, the cocoa butter, which came from Chirk earlier. The paste is then refined into a flake before being conched or mixed to form a liquid chocolate. This liquid chocolate is used to make all our famous milk chocolate products.
Really good adventure so far. This is really good. So we're now going on the green screen and the Cadbury ride, which is a dark ride, car ride. So yeah, let's go. This is a really good factory. You enjoying the factory so far?
Yeah, it's really good so far. I'm enjoying it,
Yeah. So, telling you a lot of history about the chocolate and how the Cadbury brothers as well made it up as well. Also, the history of Cadbury's as well, and where all the buttermilk and all the cocoa milk and all that comes from. It's really interesting. They take you through a lot of theatres as well, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we're now going on a ride, I think. There's so much to read, so much to do really in this factory. This is awesome. So yeah, this is the angels at work. So yeah, this is mental. This is like the old factory. It used to operate in the 19th. So this is the old. This is the old moulds. Yeah.
That's how the old
This is the old original metal moulds.
This is the room we've been after.
So this is a have a go at tempering chocolate and doodling with chocolate as well. So yeah, this is what I've actually done at college when I was at college doing like Easter eggs and everything, and all the posh bits of the chocolate and all the stencils and everything. So yeah, this is going to be awesome. But yeah, you can have a go at like drawing chocolate, so that's really cool. It's good, isn't it?
Me then?
Tempering chocolate, I think. Did you do it?
Perfect. Very well done.
What do you have to do?
Would you like them with your triangular tool? You can scoop it back up into a pile.
So it makes it shiny.
And push it off.
Hey, it's already shiny already.
Lift and push it off.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, this machine actually tempers it, so it's double tempered.
Oh. This is how they would have made it.
Yeah.
So it makes the chocolate nice and shiny by spreading it out really thinly over the marble texture. But it also helps to give it that really nice snappy sound when you break that bar of chocolate in half as well.
How are you thinking of tempering chocolate?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I want to do is eat it now, though.
So we have just tempered chocolate and actually drawed like doodling and everything, so that was really cool. Yeah. Just going on the car ride now here at Cadbury's World. The dark ride here. So yeah, look at that here.
Welcome to Cadbury. If you look carefully at the pages ahead of you,
Yep. It's good, isn't it? Oh, this is a nice little ride. This is a nice little cube ride. Oh. That's really cute. Very colourful. The noises. Cadbury tunnels. Wow. Falling chocos. Falling low flying parrots.
You get that really funny sort
it gets
of,
thicker. Yeah. Oh, I see. It's in the mould, and then it.
that rotates. You see, that's how you know out on the inside you get like the line.
So the smell in this room absolutely smells amazing. There is a actual Easter egg actually being made in this room. So the thing where it's spinning around is actually mixing all the chocolate around the egg. At college we actually had to paintbrush it on. So the tempered chocolate we actually had to brush it on layer by layer and chill it layer by layer. It's just like cooking puff pastry. But yeah, it's really interesting, this factory, honestly. It's really inspiring. Get yourself down here if you haven't already. Because yeah, it is a very good experience. Oh, how's the chocolate? Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Plant pot.
You may have been told that what we did there was called tempering. Now, just before Haber goes in as well, there was that big machine circulating chocolate round and round and round. Remember that? So that's a tempering machine. It's what we have in our factories to do that job for us. What you had to go at was the method we'd used by hand. Around about 100 to 120 years ago, that's what we were doing. You may have been told the reason as to why we do tempering is that right now, as a liquid, this chocolate is lovely and shiny.
Yep.
However, if I pour it out into a puddle, leave it like this for around about an hour, when it sets it will go dull. Look more like the stuff on the end of that script that you can see there. Tempering is the way you can stop this from happening. Makes it look like the chocolate that you're used to. Nice, dark, shiny chocolate. And as upstairs, my first step is just here. A nice even layer, it's going to give it an even cool. The idea is, as a thin layer, it's loads in contact with this cold air around us, and it will cool down very quickly. There we are. And once I've got the thin layer, I just scrape it back. That means I can take my time with this. Up, and we'll collect it once more. Now, based on my experience, I think this needs one more spread. There we are, and you can see the chocolate has thickened a lot in consistency as it's cooled down. It's also got these little pockets along it, all those ridges. That's pockets of air. Now we need to make sure we get rid of those when we put these into our mould, otherwise it can ruin the result. So, once more, this measures the temperature for us, takes 27 degrees. Of course though, this is a traditional method that I'm showing you. Traditionally, you wouldn't have a thermometer. Instead, what you do is just take the back of your finger and dip it in the chocolate like this. So they'd have to learn by feel the right temperature. You imagine how much experience they have doing it. So I'm being the temperature, I'm also feeling for hot spots and cold spots, because that can ruin the end result of tempering. That feels relatively good to me. And at this stage, it's ready to go into our mould. So this is what we have traditionally. Nice, heavy, well-made metal mould. A bit expensive to make and a bit annoying to clean. You can see these little kind of things they have to make. Trying to replicate the cocoa bean there. When you get dairy milk, the sort of moulds that those have been in is this kind of plastic mould that we have just here. Very easy to clean and polish. That means we can get really good tempering results at the end. And all I do after this is just scoop up my chocolate, spread it out in the mould, get a nice even distribution. There we are. Now I said just a second ago, this has air in it. That always happens with tempering, even in the machines. We need to get rid of that air. The way we do that is pretty simple. All I do is just take my mould and tap it. You see those air bubbles escaping? Yeah. That massive one there. There you are, that's air escaping, that's perfect. Now once I've let that air out, this could go in the fridge. If I wanted to create a solid block of chocolate, it takes around. However, I can show you what we do if we wanted to add fillings. You know, like roses, chocolate, that sort of thing. It's a process called shelling. Well, I'm going to reuse this chocolate in a minute, so I need to collect it up. The reason why is if I leave this stuff spread out like that, you can imagine how quickly it's going to cool. Yeah. And I said that we need to make sure it's all at the same temperature. So I'll collect all this stuff back into a puddle. Use in just a moment. And we can check how well we're tempered. Turn upside down, hold it over my head. It's not around. It's not falling out. Didn't get myself into trouble there, we're alright. If it had been a bit hotter, then maybe I would have, but it's alright, so I need to coax this out to get it out. Because it's actually a little bit hot by those slight droops just there. Probably that's alright for this kind of process. Just tap it out a few times and shake. We get chocolate around, there we are. Messy business that. The reason why this works is the same reason why you have a can of soda or a bottle of water. There's always that last little bit of liquid left. When it's sciencey about it, it's called surface tension. What it means for us is the chocolate falls from the inside of it, stays around the outside of each mould. And if I clean this off once, you can see this for yourself. There we are. So, there's still chocolate around the outside, however, a fair amount has dropped out the inside, so that's what we call shelling. And you can pull off once, we can have a look, see our results. If anybody's got sensitive ears, now's the time to plug them. 3, 2, 1, there we are. Whoa! Yeah!
Plain chocolate.
That's alright, well, it's set, so we'll be alright. Okay, so you can come forward, have a look at this stuff. Just once again, don't eat this, this is recycled throughout the course of the day. So you can see this chocolate has a really nice shine to it. One of the clear signs of bad temper. Oh, it's 37. That's not it. This is it. I'm setting out for
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
So it has come to the end of the day here at Cadbury's World in Birmingham today. What an amazing experience going through all the factory and everything on how the actual Cadbury's is made, and also being shown how to temper chocolate as well. Really good experience. Unfortunately we didn't do the 4D experience here because we did come quite late. I think it is an upcharged attraction here in Park, but yeah, we did do the car ride, which was really cute. Really good car ride as well. But yeah, what amazing experience. Definitely recommend it in coming, and also loads of chocolate as well. you had to buy the big bars of chocolate. But yeah, not too bad. You get your Merlin discount on it as well, so that's not too bad. Have you enjoyed yourself today?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, what was your favourite bit?
Probably the chocolate tasting.
Yeah. Yeah, me too really, and the car ride was really cool. Also you get the 3 bars of chocolate at the start as well, and then some as you go round as well, so that's really cool. But yeah, would love to come back to do the 4D experience here. But yeah, all the factories and that was really cool. But yeah, if you have liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment on my videos. Thank you for choosing Coast Maddie in on YouTube, and until next one guys, this is goodbye from Cadbury's World here in Birmingham. See you later.